Horse Tales is proudly brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. South Carolina, a true leader in the equine industry.
Good morning, folks. We're up here in Chesterfield, South Carolina at Southern H Farm with Perfect Partners Equine, and we get ready to have an exciting day with some great clinicians. So stay tuned for a great day on the back of a horse.
Horse Tales is being brought to you today by Williamsburg Feed and Tack, your Seminole Feed and Carhartt clothing shop. Equestrian Images, making memories together. Carolina Hoofbeats, the Carolina's premier equine magazine. By Marcia Hewitt, equine specialist for the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. And by Mark Hossman Training Center, where helping people ride better horses is not just a slogan, it's an everyday occurrence.
Did you know that the equine industry in South Carolina has an economic impact of nearly $3 billion annually? Hello, I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. The economic impact of the horse industry is one of our state's best-kept secrets. Thousands of people are employed in different areas, from hands-on care to the production of horse supplies. Horses and the opportunity to ride various parts of our beautiful state, from the coast to the mountains, from trail riding to world-class horse racing. South Carolina is a leader in the equine industry.
Hi, I'm Hugh Weathers, your South Carolina Commissioner of Agriculture. Did you realize that agriculture is South Carolina's second largest industry? Our state has a long history of agriculture production and is also known for the flavor and quality of our many fruits and vegetables, from horticulture to meat, poultry, and specialty crops. Agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry in our state. Remember to support local agriculture when you shop. Ask for Certified South Carolina. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
Southern Flooring and Interiors, Florence's premier flooring and decorating company. The talent, dedication, and experience of their staff gives them a leading edge in the marketplace. No job is too big or too small. Southern Flooring and Interiors, located at 1228 Celebration Boulevard.
If you want the feeling of real horsepower, come on down to Doug's Harley-Davidson, located in Florence, South Carolina.
Doug's Harley-Davidson wants you to come by and see why no other bikes on the road compare to Harley-Davidson's ride and performance. And after the sale, Doug's Harley-Davidson has the experience to service your new or pre-owned bike for years to come. And for the latest Harley-Davidson clothing and accessories, Doug's has the complete fashion look on and off the bike.
Doug's Harley-Davidson is not just a motorcycle, it's a way of life.
Welcome to Pieces, where you can find pieces for you in your home. Your one-stop shop for women's clothing, jewelry, gifts, accent furniture, and accessories for the home. Located at 1228 Celebration Boulevard.
Folks, me and DP is getting ready to go to the arena to loosen up a little bit before we go out on the road and see if Perfect Partners Equine can teach old horses new trick. Joe and Penny and the crew got their hands full with this old cowboy today. So let's ease on here and see what we can find out. All right, folks, I have found Joe Mose, who's putting this event on this weekend. Joe, what's Perfect Partners Equine got going on this weekend?
Well, we're here at the Southern H doing a Perfect Partners Equine Clinic, and we've got a bunch of folks here this weekend that we're helping teach them how to ride and the finer things of life, and helping them learn good horsemanship and sound riding skills.
Well, Joe, you traded your saddles in, and I'm intrigued, so I'm going to ask you, what's going on?
Well, I think every horse should be able to ride English or Western. It's nothing but a change of costume and saddle. Of course, yes, I haven't changed my costume, but I have changed my saddle.
Huh. You hear that, DP? English or Western? Now, DP's a hunter-jumper.
Yes, he can be.
I take him hunting, and I take him jumping, but he don't know anything about that English stuff. Well, I'm looking forward to learning a little something, Joe. If you can do something with me, folks, you're going to have to book him every weekend, because this two old horses, new tricks come hard.
Well, there's lots of things to learn, and we are here to help you.
Very good. Let's ease on, Joe.
Yes, sir. Let's go. As you're walking along, allow your horse to have a little bit of a drape. See how much you can do with as little as possible using the reins. Allow your horse to move forward on a loose rein. Hey, go ahead, loosen him up a little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
All right.
Because he's not going to run off, is he?
Not yet. Unless he sees something real pretty ahead of him.
There you go. Yeah, the more of a drape you can get, the better off you can be. You always have that ability to take up on the reins and talk to him. But it's kind of like wearing, putting a rubber band on your wrist. At first you feel the pressure, but after a little while that pressure releases and you don't feel that pressure. You kind of get numb to the pressure. So that way we save our horse's mouth for later, for when we want to talk to him. Then we can pick up and address them and ask for more. And then as we get that, we can throw them away and
Joe,
take that pressure off.
One thing, we've been, this is the second time we've been together, and I'm heavy-handed. You know, what I do and stuff like that, and it's really been a challenge for me to get, you know, loose, and, you know, and just really let the horse be himself, kind of. Okay.
Well, there's a lot of things that go on with your body when you ride your horse. If a horse can feel a fly land on you, they can feel us up here. Our head is 1/3 of our body weight. So your focus is the most important thing that you have while you ride your horse. Where you look is where your horse is going to look and begin to go. So we try to use as little rein as possible and guide our horse through our intention and our focus.
One hand, two hand, is just both?
Yes, you can use one hand or both hands. A lot of times when I'm training, I'll switch and I'll go to two hands. Now, is that a shank bit or is that a broken bit?
A broken bit.
Broken bit? Okay. Yeah, it's a leverage snaffle, basically. Any broken bit is a snaffle bit. So you can pick up with one hand and ask and guide, and then get back out.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Because this morning, I hadn't ridden this horse since January 1st, last day of deer season, and I got out and had a real simple little snaffle on him, and he was a little tough mind, no attention tough, a little tough mouth this morning. And,
well, now is it a tough mouth or a tough mind?
Good point. With being a 7-year-old stallion, probably a tough mind.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like you to do is, without pulling on the reins, let's turn your focus and attention across this arena. Now plow your right leg. Look where your horse is looking. You're not moving your hands, but your horse is starting to look off to the left, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Yep. Keep coming.
Keep coming, DP.
So a horse is not like a bicycle. It's easier to push a horse than it is to pull. So if you lean to your left to go left, all your weight is now dropped on that left shoulder. So now your horse has to lift you and himself up off that shoulder. So it's easier to push your horse to that turn to go left. So instead of leaning left to go left, lean a little right to go left. And you'll find that your horse bends and moves and goes off in that direction with little or no effort from your hands.
Okay. Well, it's, you know, for me, like I say, I'm an old roughneck, and what we do is hog hunt, deer hunt off these horses and stuff, and trying to be, this is very different for me.
That's okay. Not a problem.
So when I'm gonna have you down, Joe, to hunt. So I'll give you a little tidbit or two. How about that?
Oh, that'd be great.
And the first one is hold on and pray.
Because I've never hog hunted, especially off a horse. That is something I'm looking forward to.
Well, Tough, it's great to be back with you. Usually when I see you, we're at on the beach. So today we're up in the upper part of South Carolina. So looking forward to it.
It looks like we're on a beach with a roof.
Yeah. Brad's got a fantastic place up here. I'm glad we were able to kind of introduce y'all, and hopefully this won't be the last time y'all up this part of South Carolina.
You bet. We're looking forward to coming back.
Looking forward to some more events too.
You bet.
Joe, you the mostest.
Sometimes.
Hello, I'm Rick Landmesser. I'm here with Landmesser Equine Dentistry here for your tip of the day. We are going to touch on equine dentistry today and its importance. Obviously, the teeth in a horse, obviously you can see in this skull here, you can see them pretty well. You can see the definition and how the skull is put together. The one thing about this is teeth are out of sight, out of mind. You can look down and see if your horse's feet need to be trimmed, but you might not necessarily know when your horse needs to be looked at by an equine dentist or either your local vet. And that is a very important thing to becoming a true horseman, is understanding when your horse needs to be taken care of. Probably the most important tip I can give you today is to listen to your horse. Whether your horse is dropping feed, throwing his head in the bridle, not collecting correctly, that's a few of the things you need to watch.
Hi, I'm Monica Ray with Perfect Partners Equine. Stay tuned for more Horse Tales.
Horse Tales is being brought to you today by Campbell's Roofing, roof specialist for residential and commercial. By Arbor One Farm Credit. By Quality Auto Sales, for new and used cars. Make Quality Auto Sales your last stop. By Alive Magazine, your devotional publication. Look for this in your local stores and online at alivemagazine.tv. KG Smith Company, now stocking a full line of equine supplies. Visit them in Lake City. By Best Way Grocery, located in Hemingway, South Carolina. See Jimmy Baxley for the best meat products in Hemingway.
Did you know that the equine industry in South Carolina has an economic impact of nearly $3 billion annually? Hello, I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. The economic impact of the horse industry is one of our state's best-kept secrets. Thousands of people are employed in different areas, from hands-on care to the production of horse supplies. Horses and the opportunity to ride various parts of our beautiful state, from the coast to the mountains, from trail riding to world-class horse racing. South Carolina is a leader in the equine industry.
There's nothing fresher, nothing finer than locally grown fruits and vegetables. They're tastier, sweeter, healthier, and most of us would agree they're better. That's why your South Carolina Department of Agriculture is working to make certified South Carolina grown produce and products available in stores in your neighborhood. Ask for South Carolina. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
All right, Jackie. It's good to see you this morning.
Good seeing you,
What
David.
brings you to Chesterfield, South Carolina?
Well, our Perfect Partners are here and we're just so excited. We've got a great group of riders here that are very enthusiastic about learning and about improving their skills with their horses, but the facility is outstanding. We just have really enjoying the wonderful indoor, and then this afternoon we're going out on the cross-country course that's just truly phenomenal.
Okay, Jackie. My wife tells me I don't take criticism very well, which is true.
And that's a man thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. But we've become friends, so I think I can take it.
Okay.
All right. Take it from the top. What should I improve on the most? What was I doing right, if anything, and what was I doing wrong?
Okay, well, you have a good seat and your heels are down. You have good, from the bottom down, you looked good. You just want to lift up in the saddle, first of all. Pull up, pull your midsection in and stretch up upwards so that you're sitting up and you're balanced. When you get hunched down like this, and truly, that's a natural thing for some people to do. They feel more comfortable. But actually, when you're up straight, that's it. Pulling your shoulders back there, right, and just getting that straight. You want a line. Turn your head straight. Turn this way. You should have a line from your ear down through your shoulder, through your hip, to the back of your heel. So when you keep that line correct, then you're going to have the proper seat. And then you want your chin up, looking straight out between your horse's ears.
Folks, I thought I left my lovely bride at home, but I think she's keeping me straight. That she pushes me about my posture all the time.
I got that phone call last night about it, so that helps.
Well, hey, I'm going to really work on that today. And thanks for having us up here, and I'm going to really listen to what you got to say today.
My pleasure.
Old dogs can learn new tricks.
They sure can.
Let's go.
Okay. All right, David, now let's pull up again to the middle.
Gotcha. All right. And what am I doing? Walking straight line?
Pick those two little slots between the door. That's your marker. Heels down, heels lower than your toe. Elbows in, keeping your body still and quiet. Your chin, your head straight. You're kind of tilted. Don't look down at your horse. Look ahead where you're going. When you drop your head, he'll drop his shoulder. So keep your head straight and square. All right?
All right.
Now straighten him back up. All right, now is what I would like you to do that again.
Okay.
A lot of horses have developed habits that when you stop them, they immediately go to turn. And that's what he did on you. He didn't wait. He needs to, when you stop him, it's his job to wait for you to tell him what to do.
Okay.
He was already deciding that he was going to be coming back, so he was turning before you had a chance to back him.
Okay.
So when you say whoa, and whoa is the first word every horse should, that's their main vocabulary, whoa. And you want to say not ho, whoa. Use that deep, nice whoa. And then he's going to wait. Make him stand and wait. Try it again.
Okay.
And then we'd like to see a little straighter back.
Okay.
So you want to keep your vision straight. You want to keep your arms straight and hands quiet. Pull your right rein, straighten his head.
Come on, DP.
There you go. His posture is looking much better. Notice he's pulled up his core. Now that's better. Keep him moving. Turn him to the left a little, straighten there.
There you
Straighten
go.
that hind end. Now to the right a little, drop your heel back. He's wanting to turn. He's not used to backing so many steps. He keeps thinking he's through. So that's why you get him doing that.
All right, folks, I was in a classroom this morning, which I don't think I got a passing grade, but this afternoon, it's going to be recess, and the old cowboy knows he's good at recess. All right, Odell, we're getting ready to get to a water crossing. Now, in one of these events Brad's have, they come barreling through there, but we're going to try to ease these horses across there. What did y'all do yesterday kind of prepare the participants for this water crossing?
Mostly it was controlling your horse.
Okay.
And letting the horse look at what it is that you're fixing to do. You don't want to go just barreling through, you know, as far as trail horses are concerned. We want a horse to walk up here relaxed, look at what he's fixing to have to do, and you just create that energy in your horse by your body, and just let him ease on up here. Step off in there and give him plenty of time to observe what's happening, and just turn him loose. Let him walk right on here calmly across.
They can feel your energy too, can't they?
You betcha. If they can feel that fly, you know they can feel your weight.
Oh, I guarantee you.
And just come out of there like that. Let him know that he did a good job.
All right, Odell. DB got shorter legs than your horse. What can I expect when I get up here?
I think you let him look at it and just keep your energy up, and he's going to go right on up it, just like that.
Good boy.
There you go. A lot of times, if a horse hesitates, if you got another horse with him, and that horse will go right on and go over, your horse will come right on with it.
This, I don't think he's used too much to stepping off like that. Let's turn around in case I have trouble. You can kind of walk me through it. You want to do that?
Okay.
Let's turn around and try it going down. We don't do much of that when we're hunting, stepping off, so I'm just be interested. You might have to give me some pointers here to see how he looks.
Let him look at it, and then just see.
Good
just
boy.
Ask him.
Just give him a minute.
Ask him.
Yeah, good
Keep
job.
asking.
There
you go. See, now my horse is more hesitant than yours.
Well, I believe so. Now I'm going to probably have a little more energy here. I'm going to try to give him a little speed. So, and I don't jump a lot. So what should I be looking for? Just let him do his thing.
Well, yeah, and you know what that's for, don't you? That saddle horn.
But I'm going to have to hold on to my hat.
You want me to hold your hat?
All right, let's see what he can do.
All right.
Horse Tales is being brought to you today by Perfect Partners Equine, a unique and effective team approach to horse training. By Soul Shine Horseware. Visit them online for handmade saddle pads, blankets, purses, bags, and horse accessories. By Pine View Enterprises for all your trailer, horse cargo, and utility needs. Also check out their full line of golf carts and storage buildings. See Randall Jones for the best deals in the Southeast. By King Street Auction Company, buying and selling new and used equipment, tractors, and real estate. Call Alton Brown Jr. at 843-382-2121. By Morale Tire Service in Latta, South Carolina. Tire and tire service for your car, truck, or tractor.
Folks, joining now is Odell Gross from Yadkinville, North Carolina.
That's right.
One of the partners in Perfect Partners Equine. Heard you got a little horsetail for us today.
Well, if you want to call it a horsetail, it's actually a mule tail.
There you go.
We used to live on a little old farm, and the guy that owned the farm wanted me to go help him pick corn one day. Well, my job to pick corn was just to go ride. He was actually doing the picking with the tractor.
Okay.
So he gave me this old mule to ride down there and follow him. So we get down there and we pick corn all day, and I'm, riding this old mule all day long, bareback. Of course, it did have plow gear on her, so I could have a little something to hang on to. And we started back, and he wanted me to stay behind the wagon load of corn going down this big steep hill we had to go down. Because he told me it would backfire. The old tractor would backfire, whenever he got that weight against him. And like youngin', you don't ever listen. So we get about halfway down that thing, and he's creeping along, so I just go around him. And just about the time I got even with that tractor, it went to backfire. And this old mule took off. And this old guy, he's got a real deep laugh, but he's about 6'7", great big sucker. And whenever I got back to the barn, now this is about a mile from where that mule started at. We went down that hill, hung a big right turn into his driveway, and on up to the barn, and I did duck the clothesline because I knew where it was at. And the old mule just turned and went right into the barn, right into her stall, and stopped. So I get off of her, and he drives in, and I'm standing there, my legs all bowed because I've been riding this sucker all day. Couldn't hardly walk, but he went to laughing. He said, I guess the next time you'll listen to what I say. He said, now I don't know how you stayed on her. He said, because part of the time you was riding her tail, part of the time you was up around her ears, but you did manage to stay on, and I figured that's a pretty daggum good ride. And from then on, I wanted to be something that I could whoa whenever I got on it. So we got into cutting horses and reining horses. Something whenever you step up on and you tear off across the pen, you say, whoa, they're gonna stop.
So you gotta go, but you teach them to whoa, right?
You bet you. If you don't got a whoa, you just better stay on the ground.
Well, that was a good one. Thank you, Odell.
You bet you.
Folks, I had a great time up here at Southern H Farm with Perfect Partners Equine, running solo today. Blair, as you know, is getting married, so I'm looking forward to that. Be a new chapter in my life. But folks, like I say, today we've gone through a lot. You saw me, we were talking about in the classroom, and like I say, I said I started being humble, and I was a little intimidated. I feel like I'm a really good rider for what I do, but I really lack in finesse and stuff. I was lacking in confidence. So one thing I'd like to convey to my audience, and I say it all the time, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Have the courage to think outside the box, take a chance. Hey, horses is what we do, folks. Horsetails, me and Richard and Blair, we're smoking what we're selling. We love horses. We're bringing you things out here. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone, coming out here with PPE, and they took time and worked with me. Jackie especially. She was snickering a little bit. But folks, also, please, when you watch Horsetails, you see all our great sponsors, please, when you patronize them, tell them you saw it on TV and how much you appreciate them. And because without the sponsors, we can't be here, folks. And I feel like we're bringing you an informative, entertaining show. And like Sunday mornings, it's just a privilege to be with you each morning. Hey, folks, you see us at 7:30, so we're over at 8. There's no excuse you can't attend the church of your choice. But old good Lord's been good to the cowboy, and I'm sure he's going to be good to y'all folks. So, folks, until next week, keep your reins low and your hands quiet, and God bless America.